So anyway, I'm going to Starbucks today to work and write a little bit, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Hi. Try to find the boots. I'm not sure about this one. It's cute though, and it's on sale for like 20 something bucks. Let me open it up a little bit. I think it's cute. Hey guys, so I am back at home, and as you can see, I did buy that cardigan. I love it. It's so nice and soft. It's like a chenille cardigan. It's super long. And I also just got done making cookies, as you could see probably from the clip right before this one. So I said on Twitter that I would finish answering some of the Q&A questions that I got. And I got a couple more after I had already filmed that clip, which is great, and I'm so excited to answer more questions. Also today I watched The Last Jedi, and it was so good. It's a rewatch, obviously. I love that movie so much. If you follow me on Twitter, you know how much I love The Last Jedi. It's one of my favorite Star Wars movies ever. And then I also wrote a little bit today and kind of fixed a few things that were bothering me, and I decided to keep a few things that I had thought of taking out, and I'm really glad I'm keeping them because I have some plans later on for those things, and I'm really excited. So I'm loving the direction that this work in progress is going in. So yeah. Also, something fun that happened was that I hit the payout threshold on YouTube. So I finally got my first YouTube paycheck. I was able to buy a couple of books from people's wish lists, which was so much fun, and I love getting to do that. So that was awesome. I could not believe that I finally hit the threshold. It was so exciting and so rewarding for having done YouTube since like 2015. I've literally been doing this for like 4 years, and I've finally gotten paid doing this. It was so cool, and I just thank you guys so much for watching my videos and subscribing to me. It literally means so much, and it's so cool to hit these milestones, and I have so many more milestones to hit, and it's so exciting. So I found my Q&A post, and I'm going to look through a couple of them. Aisha_chapter, she asked me favorite and least favorite winter Starbucks drink. Okay, so my favorite one is the chestnut praline, and then I think my least favorite would probably be the toasted white mocha. It's really good, but it's just not a drink that I would automatically choose. But I think my two favorites are the chestnut praline and the peppermint mocha. Those are the two best ones. And then Jay from JL Todd 4128, she asked me most important lesson you've learned while in college. And I've learned a lot in college, and I think it's mostly that making friends in college is really, really difficult, but it's not impossible. And you just kind of have to find the right people within your major or within just any of the classes that you're taking, exchange numbers, and talk to them and text them and whatever. And I've gone a long time in college not having any friends, and then this semester in particular I actually kind of like met people that I really got along with and that, you know, really clicked with me, and that was really awesome to get to meet people who I actually felt like a connection to. And I think that's just really important. I didn't realize how important that was when I was going into college, and I think a lot of the reason why my depression got so bad was because I kind of came from high school where I had finally gotten a friend group and finally made friends that were like genuine and like, you know, I would hang out with them every day and whatever, to going into college not having anyone, not knowing anybody, not talking to anybody, and kind of feeling like, oh, I have to do this all over again. I'm just not going to do it at all. So, and that was really like, it got really lonely, and I feel like I should have started from the beginning trying to make friends, and I regret that. So I think that's something I definitely learned, was how to make friends in places where I don't really know anybody and whatever, and that's definitely, you know, helped through like my jobs and everything. I think it's just like not being afraid to make new friends, because I am not a very outgoing person. I'm very shy, very quiet. I like to keep to myself, and I just kind of have to like not do that. And that's really hard. I don't want to be like, oh, that's super easy. It's taken me years to figure that out. So it's not something that just came like naturally. The next question is opinion on whether traditional publishing should create a new adult age category. And I am so for that, because there are so many books that I would love to see put into the new adult category. And there are so many other genres that I would love to see within that category. Mainly like fantasy, sci-fi, historical fiction, stuff like that. Anything but just straight up romance. I love romance books. Don't get me wrong, I love contemporary, I love romance. However, I would love to see other genres within that category, because I think that there are some books that are like romance, fantasy, or romance, whatever, you know, but I want to see something that's just like fantasy without like having to put the romance label on it. Like, I think that'd just be really cool to see like some high fantasy, some low fantasy, stuff like that, historical fiction, historical fantasy. I want to see a huge range of genres within the new adult category, and I feel like the only way to do that is for publishing to get it together. Okay, so I think that those are all the other questions that were asked, so thank you guys for asking questions. That's so sweet. Also, as you can tell, I really need to cut my bangs. They're a little long right now, and yeah, they definitely need to be cut. Also, from Target, I did buy this book, and that is Christmas Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella, and I am so excited to get into this book ASAP. I really want to read it as soon as possible, and I'm just so excited. I love the Shopaholic series, and like I said on Twitter, I really want to do a Shopaholic readathon. And I'm thinking possibly in like March maybe for my birthday, since it's one of my favorite series. And I think that'd be so much fun to kind of get into the Shopaholic books again and have a bunch of people reading them with me. So I think we should look out for that in March. And I'm definitely going to try to read this month, even though I have so many books on my TBR for this month and I haven't finished a single one of them. So yeah, that is everything I wanted to say. I'm going to start working on my outline for tomorrow for my final, and hopefully that'll go even a little bit well. I'm so nervous about my final. I don't know why. It's not that big of a deal, but like, I don't know. I'm just nervous. So as long as I can get something written for my outline, I think I'm gonna be okay. And I'm pretty confident on my essay that I wrote, so I'm not gonna change too much about it. And yeah, so I think that's everything. I will see you all in, actually, I'm going to film it later, but I will open up my advent calendar. I haven't done that yet, so not quite done with the vlog yet.